Well, after we get popular in Jamaica and saying, yes, we have done this, we have played here, we have played there.
Because I heard, I'm just telling you from my experience, especially with my parents, they said Third World Band was, I'm not trying to hype the thing, they said y'all was the band, like everywhere y'all played used to be rammed around.
Yes,
really
yeah, but you know, but still and for all, we came into it just wanting to do much more than that. We didn't do all this to be the #1 band in Jamaica, you know, and we hadn't written any original song that made a statement to ourselves or to anyone yet at the time. So we packed bags and headed to England in 1975. And we didn't have anywhere to stay. As a brethren put us up on a floor in his house. And we gave him enough kudos for that because he had a young baby and a wife. And for you to bring 6 Jamaican men come live in our house, but that was something. Yeah. And Chris Blackwell came and saw us in a little pub one afternoon. Because we actually went in to him with an album that we had recorded in Jamaica called Sleepless Night in Maccabush.
And what year was that?
1973, early.
Who was on Island in 73?
No, we were not on Island. We were just looking at a deal.
No, I'm saying, what artists were on Island during that time?
Bob Marley.
Just Bob Marley?
Yeah.
Jimmy Cliff was on there?
No, I don't think so.
It must have been 73, right?
Yeah.
Everybody came leaving. All right, then 73.
Right.
All right, so Chris Black, what was the survival like in England during that time?
Rough, you know what I mean? Because we're playing small little pubs, and if we get paid, and sometimes we just know so we wouldn't get paid, but we just play for the exposure. Yeah. You know, we thought it was better than just sitting home and not doing anything. But soon after that changed, you know. So Chris Blackwell said, okay, we'll sign the band, and we signed, and we started to go straight in the studio to record our first album, official album, Third World.
What are your views on, I hear a lot of people Chris Blackwell, right? But it seemed like he invested a lot of money and a lot of time into the younger, like, reggae acts when they were emerging. And he played a big role in reggae being brought to the world, you know? So I don't know if it's a love-hate relationship or...
It can be a love-hate thing, and sometimes I don't know how to describe myself, but it have a whole lot to do with that. He was behind the success of Bob Marley. He was behind the success of Millie Small, you know, Desmond Deck and the Aces, all these people, you know, because he's the one who exposed reggae music first beyond the Jamaican diaspora, or the West Indian diaspora, so to speak, you know, and then bring it right across the table.
All right, then. So when you get to Island now, right, and Chris Blackwell gets you recorded, he gave you the freedom to do your thing, right? Or somewhat?
Yes, but he would make suggestions. It's a mutual understanding, you know, because he had a good insight for even Jamaican music, because he had grown up in Jamaica, and he had seen the spark in what this music could do from an early stage, when people in Jamaica never even recognize it. You know, if it was left up to Jamaica alone and the people who make music or buy music, reggae wasn't going anywhere.
What was the money situation like during your Island run?
Very small. It was nothing like a big recording deal, you know. I mean, but I mean, if you had £0 and tomorrow you have £10, you have £10, you know.
Did you do any session work outside the Third World during that time?
Yeah, because Ibo and myself recorded with Bob Marley. We did this punky reggae party, and Lord, I gotta keep on moving, all that stuff. Yeah. And numerous artists, names I cannot even remember to mention.
I know you guys work a lot, that's why I was asking about any kind of...
Yes.
You were at Bunny Lee, you were at Lee Scratch, like what studios do you work?
Oh, you mean those, I thought...
Like session work.
Session work. Yes, numerous. I can't remember them now, but, you know, with Derek Harriott, who, Clancy Eccles, producers, Scratch, you know.
What was the uniqueness about Lee Scratch Perry?
Gosh, he's a strange man. Yeah. Strange in the artistic sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even from those times? In the
What?
70s?
Yeah, it's hard to take him for real.
Yeah.
You know, but his vision was big.
So this is the thing I didn't understand with Lee Scratch Perry. Like, he didn't play any musician, so like everything was in his head and he would just tell you what to do.
Not necessarily. It's like, if I could have described it in a sense, like my personal experience. You'd walk into the studio and say, play this.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for him to tell you,
Yeah.
and he doesn't.
Yeah.
Just pick it round.
Yeah.
And when it drop, don't pick it up. These are the things him said to you, and you're like, what? You know? and them then they talk these things, right? And now, is that the people them who around him now say, yes. And you feel say everybody get it, but you don't. You know what I mean? And so you start playing them, say, yes, same way, hold it. You know, so it's an inspiration in the production side of things. That him bring out the essence of you while producing, which is more important than telling you to play 4 notes that him hear in head. You know?
All right, the question I have for you for a musician also is that Third World thing was it was a fusion. It was kind of more, I don't want to say it was more intricate. It seemed a little more deeper musically than a lot of the kind of rockers music at the time. That was kind of stripped down. Were you bored playing sessions? Did you get bored playing some sessions because it wasn't as complicated as Third World music?
You know, I don't want to use the word complicated because that's not why I do it.
Complicated is not the proper word.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Still, it was not of a desire to relieve boredom. It's just that we had classical exposure, some of us, from the tutoring side of things. You know, where Cat Poor mother was a impresario. She teaches music big time, and you know, deep there in Ibu, his aunt was a music teacher at a high school, so she taught him the piano and he had to do the formal thing, you know. And we were exposed to all kind of music, as I told you, like with my mother and things. So we know that there's a whole lot more you can do with music than what's being done. And I don't know if it's because of the musical restriction of some of these people, why the music used to be so sparse. It had a good feel, but it limit its, you know, the movement. And we know we couldn't have done that. We'd have wanted to do more. 1 and 2 songs, yes, you do the 2 chord changes, but I'm not going to do a whole album with 2 chords going all the way through, and, you know. So we wanted to bring strings, timpani, flutes, all kind of thing. And from even in the early 73 or 74, we went and bought what you call the early synthesizer. You know, and at that time it could only play 1 note at a time. You couldn't hold a triad or 3 chord, 3 notes with this thing. You know, and it's more than we could afford, but we wanted it and to enhance our sound. So we did embrace technology from that time, you know.
Thank you so much for watching I Never Knew TV.
Please subscribe, comment, yay!